learning curve element, the patience element, the evolution element, especially with a new scheme. I know you're a good person to shed some additional perspective on that line of thinking. What are your thoughts on all that?
Yeah, I mean, Frank hit it on the nail. I mean, it takes a lot of time to get, your feet settled, and that's what you got to do, especially in this offense. It's not easy, especially at the O-line position and then even the skill position. It demands a lot of us. So, once you start getting into that groove, then it starts to become a little bit easier. But even then, you still have to go back to your base foundation of the offense and then go ahead and look at the defense as well and what they're giving us. So a lot of variables go into it, but, in the grand scheme of things, you want to be accountable for not only your position but as a whole because, as you could tell, one guy out of position, man, could almost ruin a whole play. So, but one guy could actually help the play. It all depends on, like I said, the different variables that go with it.
What gives you the biggest cause for optimism relative to the offense as a whole over the last few games and moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, just look how we're moving the ball, and then it does help, when you have Tua back. You know what I mean? So that's the guy that we started out with during training camp and preseason, and then just carrying over. But all the guys, even Teddy and even Skylar can come in and fit that role. That's why they're on the team. So I mean, it's just all about okay, who do we have to work with, and let's try to improve as best as possible leading up into the game.
Teron's presence, what's his impact on the run game, being able to get behind him on the left side?
I mean, he's a savvy vet. I mean, the guys on the front line are a little bit younger. You got Connor, who's like in the middle right there, and then you got Teron, who's the vet of the group. So I mean, for him to come back and be able to do things he's been able to do thus far in the offense, it just shows you the type of leadership that he has, and continue moving forward. That's the type of leadership that we need.
The yards per carry have improved in recent weeks, not just for you, I mean in the running game. What are some of the specific things that you see getting better?
I mean, getting on people, covering guys up. That's what the offense is all about, especially in the run game, is how can we get to that second, third level, and then it's up to us as a running back group to find those holes and get big chunks out of it. So we've been able to capitalize. I know I left a lot of yards out there, me personally, that I got to do better with my eyes. So and that's what practice is for.
So the previous two games to last week, penalty numbers were fairly high. This week is part of that the scheme as well as a players in and out. How do you?
Honestly, it's a little bit of both. I mean, when you go in and see the penalties that we've had, like you said, 2 games prior, I mean, it was very high, and that's just not acceptable. I mean, that's on both sides of the ball too. So, we just got to eliminate those as best as possible, and that's what practice is for, honestly. I know everything is, simulated off of practice, but I mean, that's why we play the game, to get better each and every day, each and every week, and then moving forward, try to capitalize as best as possible in the game.
So was there something different either in the week of practice or leading up to that game, or is it just a matter of?
It's just a matter of what the defense is throwing at us, what the offense is throwing at our defense, and the challenges that come along with that. And then some of those penalties are self-inflicting. It's not so much a holding here or pass interference. It's more so false starts and trying to get off the ball. So we just got to get those detailed and ironed out.